up around food, you're privileged. It doesn't matter what your race is, what your status is. If you had food near you, you are a privileged individual because we live in an area, my family and I live in this area, and there's no food. Our competition is the Family Dollar. This is a real federal food desert.
Most people, they go to Family Dollar to shop. Or they go to they'll have to go like to a whole nother side of town just to go to get some meat, fresh produce.
And so they're wondering why everyone has to ride the MARTA and why no one's going. They're like, just go to Publix. It's 2 hours. It's a 2-hour turnaround. What does that mean for someone who's poor in this area?
I mean, it's basically there's no food from miles. You know what I mean? It's one like Bankhead goes from here dang near to Cobb County. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's only one grocery store on this whole strip.
So a single mother who has 3 kids has to ride the MARTA, pick up the groceries, get back home. Now she has to prepare the meal after she's done everything else. That's not going to happen. They're going to go to the Family Dollar and get the prepared stuff that they can get on EBT, and then that's it.
Unfortunately, sometimes what comes with the whole single family is maybe whatever situation. The man might be in jail, incarcerated, or sometimes it's just left with the mom to take care of the kids, and the kids have to sometimes, unfortunately, fend for themselves.
It's all part of going back to like redlining and shit, like all the oppression and everything like that. That's where we're at. That's what we're dealing with. This is a red line area. I can't even get a UPS drop box here, or a USPS box. Can't get one. They said no. Zip code is too high risk.
Most people come over here from low income, Section 8, public housing. These are a lot of older people. It's an older neighborhood, so most of the people like catch the bus or they walk. They don't have transportation like that.
The average lifespan in this area is 63. When if you go to Bankhead, it's 83. So what's the difference? Money, healthcare, resources. But a lot of it comes down to just simple resources as food, right? And you can feed them. Then you've empowered this community that you didn't necessarily want to empower.
So we just brought that here to be sitting in the middle of the neighborhood where all they have to do is walk up the street, grab some bread, get some good to eat. They so excited about it, man.
This is a community space where people can come in, and we just happen to sell some groceries. We're a resource for the community. We're registering people to vote. We're having community events. We're letting public leaders come in and speak, give a platform on a non-biased stage, just to give the community a chance to ask questions. And so that's kind of our mission and goal. But really, we did this because we live here. There's no food.
We got meats. We got vegetables. We got dry goods. We can find natural foods. We can find vegan food, butters, body butters, shea butters. We got stuff that's good for your body. We got some of everything for your skin. We got sisters got the Yanni stuff and all that all that stuff. We try to make sure that everything is healthy, but then we also have a mixture of different stuff. Everybody, chips and things like that, snacks. But for the most part, we have a lot of healthy options. We got fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. We got pre-made meals that's vegan. We got pre-made healthy meals that's for non-vegans. We got stuff you put in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? Warm it up for a minute and slide on out.
This good deed doesn't go unpunished, and so we've gentrified. So now we have to fight gentrification as we gentrify, and the only way to do that is to figure out a way to get the community involved and give the community equity. The reason we came up with our business model is because we didn't have money to get products in the store. We ran out of money just getting the store to look like this. So then we needed to put products in. And so what was the way to do that was we went and found that vendors sit outside 5 days a week, 4 days a week, whatever they do, or just on the weekends because they're working a full-time job to sell their products. So we've created a brick and mortar for a small business to come in, sell their products, and instead of us just getting a case of 20 random apples, I'm getting their best apples because they don't make money if I don't make money.
Every vendor is basically from Atlanta, you know what I mean? So all of them are local vendors coming in. The crazy thing about the vendors are they like, we never got a chance to put our stuff in stores. They want to, so when you give them the opportunity, they're so excited. For instance, we have a girl that makes her own laundry detergent, vegan laundry detergent. Ricky Smiley posted her say laundry detergent and soaps, cleaning products for you. And not just adults, we got children vendors in here too. We got the multiple. We got the sushi drinks. Girls like, I want to say she's 10 years old.
It's all pretty community based. All the art's local, and our local definition is different than everyone else's local. Like local to me means 20 miles. Local to the government is 350 miles. So you could be buying local, but it's coming from Alabama or Florida, because that's within the range.
We want more vendors. We want people that whatever you do, come out here and represent for yourself. We want you to be a part of it. We want you to know that this is not, the grocery spot is the community grocery spot. It's not ours. We just happen to be the faces of it. You know what I mean?
If you look at our mural, there's two purple gentlemen on the mural, and I don't put the names up there for a reason, because then people got to ask, who is that, right? Because it's different.
Honey did the wall. Our attic did the other side of the wall, which has Donald Lee Howell and Joseph Boone on there. These people are like real true artists of their craft. So I definitely want to take my time out, get some flowers out, give them flowers, and because they bring the presentation of the outside to what to expect when you walk on the inside. So man, it's thumbs up. We love y'all. We appreciate everything y'all did for us, for real.
Donald Lee Howell is the gentleman who got Martin Luther King out of jail. And Donald Lee Howell is one of the major reasons why African Americans can attend college in the state of Georgia through the civil rights movement. I mean, he was the big fighter. He ended up lying towards the end of his life. He ended up donating tons of food, which is where we got food justice from. So he's a big deal, but yet we've labeled him just like we did Martin Luther King. Is now you kind of know the name is like, oh, Donald Lee Howell is that rough red line area. Martin Luther King is a red line area. Anybody who lives on MLK, it must be a tougher area.
Most people terrified of it, or they from it, you know what I mean, and they understand where it comes from.
So we've taught these names, but they don't know who they were. So we're labeling fighters and civil rights leaders as the red line area.
Originally, this was a church. You know what I'm saying? So we sitting on holy ground right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's blessed.
We have middle class families who are much richer than the lower income families that live on some of these blocks. And they are now walking here with their dogs and kids, and they've never done that before. And they're like, whoa, I'm like walking my street. But when they tell their friends about where they live, they're all like, ooh. But now they're walking their street, because what other reason did they have to walk to? They don't ride the MARTA. So why do they walk to Donald Lee Howell? You wouldn't. So when you drive through it, it's scary. But when you walk through it, you realize there's nothing to be afraid of.
You want to have a place where you can say, I can put my artwork in here, or I can put my son's clothing in here. I can sell socks out of here. Whatever you want to do, it's all about the community. And if you're on the outside, come on in and check us out, because we got open arms for everybody. This is a worldwide situation. We want to be bigger than just Atlanta too. And we do movie nights, I want to say at least 3 times out the month. It's free. You come and sit in the lawn, watch like 2 dope movies. You know what I'm saying? You bring your kids, eat some free popcorn, shop while you're here. Then we also have, on Wednesdays, we have a market. So where they do vending, they come out and just vend all their products out here, people respond to that very well. And on Thursdays, we do open mic, and it's a place where people can vote, to register to vote, you know what I mean? So people that's running for district, city council, they come out, they speak, and then people come do the open mics, or they do poetry, spoken word, whatever they do. It's a platform, so we try to create platforms for the community as well.
We have art classes on Saturday where we're doing pumpkin carving and painting, and so anyone in the neighborhood or in the community can come out, get a free pumpkin, and we'll just give it away. We got a couple of leaders from the community that are going to help lead it. On the night before that, on Friday, we're doing movie night on the lawn with a bonfire and free popcorn, so that'll be Hocus Pocus and Edward Scissorhands. We start around sunset when it gets dark, and then on the 22nd is a Halo tournament, and so it's teams of 2, $5 entry, and then there's a cash grand prize at the end, and then we'll have a bunch of giveaways and raffles and things like that. On the 29th, DJ Jelly is coming out to spin, and so that's a closed party, but you can buy tickets to come and join us. It's a 21 and over event. There'll be some alcohol, some local breweries and things like that. So it's basically just a kickback while he and his friends spin for a while. Through the night, we'll have a bonfire and things like that, so it'll be pretty cool.
If you're in the community, then you have to be a part of the community. You just can't extract from it. You got to put back into it. You know what I mean? And that's how everything really should work. We want to be like a hub to where you know they can come and just, hey man, I can go kick it at the grocery spot and have a place where, you know, I know somebody know who I am, or I'm just getting me something. And sometimes we just give people stuff on the strength. You know what I mean? Like, just come get this. Make sure your mama straight. Y'all got something to eat, and we just take it to them, because that's what we do.